Merry meet and welcome to the general reading for all signs, daily reading for all signs for today, the 5th of April, 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Jason, and moderating on, and also the lovely Honeypaw. Thank you so much, Jason. Thank you so much, Honeypaw. And on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, Deline. And thank you to everybody for joining us today. If you are watching on a restream on YouTube and don't like watching shuffling, try those timestamps in the video description to get to right to the reading. Today I'm reading with Le Tarot Noir. I love this deck. Unfortunately, it seems to be once again out of print. It goes in and out of print, as so many of my favorites do. So I put a link to some other decks that might be of interest to you. Let's purify with this 4711 cologne, an old standby. 3 sprays in this big room is more than sufficient. And you can also find a link to purchase that cologne in the video description of this video as well on YouTube. This goes out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, don't worry about it. It's probably just not meant for you. In that case, you may want to check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, and just disregard this one. You can find the links to the most recent readings on the website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link right in the main menu. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. And you can watch on Twitch without ads when you subscribe to us there. Our shop at arielscornershop.com. arielscornershop.com is a ton of affiliate links. And that means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. But we are, I'm so glad I have a tray on my lap. We are in the midst of upgrading that shop, and we'll let you know when our new shop is ready to launch. So stay tuned. If you'd like to donate, you can go to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation right on that platform. We do appreciate your support. And we do appreciate you for being here today. I think my poor job of hand-over-hand shuffling has done its job anyway. Let's take a look and see. These are really big cards. Tower. 4 of coins. 4 of swords. I like a good 4 day. Today's a Jupiter day, you know, and many of you have had some events, let's say, recently. And if you can look at them as a clearing the way, looking at those events as being a clearing of the way, then it's going to be easier for you to reap the benefits from it. Because right now what you want to do is get everything in order. Because sometimes when the way has been cleared, when you've had this tower experience, there's a lot of rubble. And a lot of times that rubble isn't stuff that needs to be thrown away. It's stuff that needs to be put away. And so today's a great day to check what needs to be put away and what needs to be thrown away. And then organize it, or get your physical life in order as best as you can. Whatever time you can dedicate to putting things away and and throwing some things away, or regifting them, or whatever you have to do to get them either in order or out of your life. And what that's going to do is it's going to call upon the mighty forces of Jupiter to not only help you in reordering and making sense out of the chaos that, you know, you might be feeling a little bit of, but also in underwriting your efforts to do that by expanding on the good. The reason for this destruction. This tower experience, like I said, was there to clear the way. It wasn't there to punish you. It wasn't there to bug you. It didn't happen so that you could be annoyed. Even if you did get bugged and annoyed, that's not the purpose of it. The purpose of it was for you to have the way cleared for all of your good. So the other side of that too, in addition to getting things ready basically for the rebuilding that's in operation as we speak, even if some of it might be behind the scenes. You also have another Jupiter card, and that's this Four of Swords, which is a different kind of order. It's order in your mind. And for most of us, the Four of Swords, you get the order in your mind by disengaging, by pulling back, by retreating into your own process and not being so involved with other people. And especially if there's conflict with other people, it's not a great day to resolve it or talk it through or, make your point. It's not that kind of a day. It's the kind of day where you just say, maybe you're right. I love that phrase. You could be right, because you're not saying they're right. You're not disagreeing with them. You're not agreeing with them. You're basically removing yourself from the drama. You could be right, and then that's it, and then no more. I had a little of this yesterday, and somebody was just wanting something from me and kept, doing that thing where, well, maybe if I text about this, they'll get upset enough to respond, and I just didn't. I said my piece, and then no more. I'm not going to respond to anything. I told you exactly what I'm going to say. There's really nothing more to say, so that's it. Retreat. It's a good day for that. All right, judgment. So this tower experience was divine judgment. Isn't that nice to know? The Sun card, all of this Jupiter experience that you're going through is heaven sent. Seven of Cups. By retreating and not taking the bait, everything upgrades. And it sort of happens for you. You have your own little, your own little tasks today. Your little tasks is getting things in order and retreating from conflict. Everything else is done for you. It's like everything else is done. Okay, you stay busy doing your thing. That's what you do. This is all you do is these two things: get things in order and retreat from conflict. We've got everything else. That's the universe, right? So it's like you can see like this conductor conducting this implosion. It's like when they implode those big buildings in New York City, there's a whole engineering team that's there. Well, you had your whole engineering team in the higher realms engineering this whole thing. Whatever has happened, it was exactly what was supposed to happen. So sometimes when you have those tower experiences, it seems like such a nuisance. Don't look at it that way. Look at it as something to be very grateful for. It's like all of these angels took a lot of time and care to make sure that implosion happened exactly the way it needed to. And now what you're having here with the Sun card is the doing for you everything that you're not capable of doing for yourself. And it's very clear. It's like Michael, the angel, is saying, do this. Let me take care of everything else. Do not get involved in my job. You do this and only this. Get your shit together. Get your stuff in order. Put stuff away. Throw stuff away. Do your filing. Clean out your drawers. Do all that stuff. That's what you do today. The other thing you do is pull away from the conflicts today. That's going to keep you busy. This is Michael talking, or whatever this force is. I'm just calling it Michael because it's the sun. I've got the rest of it. So anything other than those two things that you're doing today, you're interfering with my work. So don't. And as a result of it, this Seven of Cups, what it's indicating is not only does everything get reordered, not only does everything get rebuilt, but it's such an upgrade. It's like one of those home shows where they come in and there's this dilapidated old shack and the family moves out for a month or something and they come back and they live in this palace. It's one of those. It's like that. So whatever this was, that was destroyed, you're going to be so happy at its upgrade. But you just have to do your part and let the universe do its part. What's your part? Once again, get stuff in order and retreat today from conflict. We're not saying retreat always from conflict. We're saying retreat today from conflict. Today's the day to do that. Sometimes it's not appropriate to do that. Maybe tomorrow you won't. Maybe tomorrow you have to get in there and have a little confrontation with somebody. Maybe that's appropriate tomorrow, but that's not appropriate for today. Today you don't do that. And this is, I'm just telling you what they're saying here. And then this judgment card is so amazing because this is the universe talking about why this is happening to you. This is happening to you out of a gift of love. Because you personally are so beloved. You are so beloved that we got this whole team of angels together to make sure that everything works out perfectly for you. So all you have to do is your part and let the universe do the rest. Let the universe do its part. And it won't fail. But you don't get in the way. Don't interfere. You just get stuff together today. That's all you have to do. Isn't that nice? The only thing you really are responsible for today is getting stuff in order and not getting in fights. How nice. I love those kinds of days. I mean, I can do that. It's not like a huge to-do list. It's just a couple things. I can do that. That's great. Now, the tower experience that many of you went through looks like it might have been sort of uber dramatic, but now that you're looking back at it, you can see how it wasn't that bad. In the moment, it felt really bad. In the moment, it felt like, what am I going to do? But now I'm looking back at it. Yeah, that was a good thing to happen. That was a good thing to happen. Everything's clear. The way is clear for me now, and I can rebuild. And you are going to rebuild. And these two Jupiter cards here are all about expansion. Real expansion. Jupiter and Venus working together with a little bit of sun, with a little bit of the sun. But the pip cards are Jupiter and Venus, mostly Jupiter with a little Venus. And that's a very benign combination of planetary forces that are being used on your behalf to upgrade, beautify, and expand your good. And it's trying to, for those of you that are worried about money, it's very clear, don't worry about money. It's all happening in the way it's supposed to. You work on what little bit of order you need in your finances that you can do. Maybe you need to do some filing. Maybe you need to update your records. Maybe you need to do something that can get your finances in a little bit more clear order. Maybe you're worried about debt, but maybe you don't know exactly how much you owe and to whom. That's what you could do today. You could get all of those things in order, and then let the universe take care of the rest of it. Let the universe take care of how it's going to get paid and when it's going to get paid, all that stuff. All you have to do is get it in order. Isn't that nice? So, good day. What a nice day, especially for those of you who thought everything was going up in flames, or for whom things did go up in flames. Now you're in the Phoenix phase of your life where things are really getting upgraded and rebuilt, and you're going to look back and be so glad it happened. All right, thank you so much for spending a little time with me, and thank you so much to the amazing moderators Jason, Honeypaw, and Deline, and we will see everybody for another reading tomorrow. Blessed be.